Without touching your chest or your wrist, try to feel your heartbeat. Count 1, 2, 3. Some of you felt every thump. Some of you felt almost nothing. That gap is a sense you did not know you had. And here's the strange part. You probably think emotion starts in your head. Something bad happens, your mind calls it fear, then your body catches up. Your heart races, your chest tightens, your stomach drops. Feeling first, body second. That is the order everyone assumes. But sometimes, your body may be writing the first draft. The trembling is not always the aftermath of fear. Sometimes, the trembling is where the fear begins. So hold on to the number you just counted, every beat, or the blank, because that number is about to tell you something uncomfortable about how loudly you feel your own life. In 1884, a Harvard professor named William James wrote a sentence that still rattles people. "We do not cry because we are sad. We are sad because we cry. We are not afraid and then we tremble. We tremble, and the trembling becomes the fear." James said that if you strip the pounding heart and the tight throat out of the experience, all you would have left is a cold judgment. There is a bear, I should run, but no feeling attached to it. The emotion, he argued, was not causing the body. The emotion was your brain reading the body. And this is not just philosophy. A few years ago, a woman spent an entire year moving in and out of emergency rooms, certain her heart was failing. Palpitations, dizziness, hot flashes. Every scan came back normal. Every test said the same thing. Her heart was fine. Keep her in the back of your mind, because what was actually wrong with her is where this story ends. For a long time, James's idea sounded impossible to test, until researchers built a task so simple that you have already done it. They sit you down in a quiet room. No fingers on your wrist, no hand on your neck. When a tone sounds, you count your own heartbeats until the next tone, only by feeling what is happening inside your chest. Meanwhile, a machine records the truth. Then the researchers compare your count with what your heart was actually doing. And people split hard. Some people nail it, beat for beat. Others miss badly. They are counting a heart they genuinely cannot feel. And that is what made the task more than a party trick. The people who felt their heartbeat most accurately also tended to report stronger emotions, more intense anxiety, sharper highs, sharper lows. The clearer the body signal, the louder the feeling, which sounded exactly like what James had predicted. You are not only feeling fear, you are feeling your heart, and your brain is naming the sensation. But was this really a sense? Or were emotional people simply saying they felt more? So researchers went looking for it in the brain, and they found a region called the right anterior insula, a fold of tissue buried deep inside the brain. The more gray matter people had packed into that region, the better they were at feeling their own heartbeat. The skill had a physical home. There is a piece of brain whose size predicts how clearly you hear the drum inside your chest. And people map those signals onto the body in remarkably similar ways. In one study, researchers handed 701 people a blank human silhouette. Then they asked them to color in where each emotion appeared. The maps were striking. Anger flooded the chest, the head, and the hands. Fear tightened the upper body. Love and happiness spread warmth almost everywhere. Depression did the opposite. The limbs went quiet. Then they ran it again in Taiwan. A different language, a different culture. The maps barely changed. The same body lighting up in the same places. So by now, the story feels almost airtight. You have a hidden sense. It has a home in the brain. It paints similar maps across the world. And the number you counted at the beginning should reveal how strong yours is. Except there is a problem. The number you counted might be fiction. Researchers went back to the heartbeat task and changed people's actual heart rate. Have someone lie down, the heart slows. Have them stand up, the heart speeds up. a real change, around 16 extra beats. So their counts should change too. But they barely moved, standing, lying down. A genuinely faster heart, almost the same reported number. So what were people counting? Not their heart, or at least, not only their heart. They were counting what they believed a heartbeat should feel like. Their brain took a guess, and mistook the guess for a measurement. And when researchers changed the instructions and told people to count only the beats they could truly feel, accuracy collapsed by about half. A large part of this famous test had never been measuring the heartbeat alone. It had also been measuring belief. Sit with that for a second. The body signal is real. The heart really pounds. The chest really tightens. The insula really lights up. But your reading of that signal is not a perfect measurement. It is an inference, a guess. Your brain does not receive a clean little number from the heart. It gets a noisy, muffled, half-heard rhythm. Then it builds a story. And like any story, it can be confidently wrong. That is why researchers eventually split interoception into 3 pieces: how accurate you really are, how accurate you think you are, and whether those two match. That third part matters more than it sounds, because anxiety is not always about feeling the heart too clearly. Sometimes it is about trusting the wrong interpretation. The pounding is real. The story attached to the pounding is the error. That tight chest late at night, that sudden rush you cannot explain, that feeling that something is wrong. Sometimes the signal is not the problem. The translation is. Which brings us back to the woman in the emergency room. She was 46. For a year, she lived in and out of hospitals. Palpitations, dizziness, hot flashes, certain her heart was failing. Every test came back normal. Her heart was fine. But when a therapist asked how she felt, she could only name the signals: a tight scalp, cold hands, fast breath, a trembling voice. She could describe the body perfectly. She just could not reach the word underneath. Then, with help, she finally found it. Nervous. She was not dying. She was afraid, and she could not read it. After only a few sessions of learning to label those sensations, her anxiety dropped. So go back to the beginning, that number you counted, every thump, or nothing at all. You thought you were measuring your heart. You were not. Not exactly. You were watching your brain take a wild guess at a body it can only half hear, then hand you a feeling with a name already attached. So the next time your chest goes tight and you are sure something is wrong, ask yourself, is this a warning? Or is my brain trying to translate a signal it does not fully understand? You are not just feeling fear. You are feeling your heart and hoping your brain translated it right. And your heart is only the loudest signal. Your gut is doing the same thing. So is your breath, your skin, your muscles. Whole senses you were never taught to notice, quietly turning body signals into feelings, and sometimes getting them wrong. Subscribe, and we will keep catching them in the act. See you in the next one.